What is going on, YouTube? It is Sunday night. It looks like the top 5 cryptos are in green, of course, except for Bitcoin, but Bitcoin is not down by much. It looks like a lot of your altcoins are trying to, catch up, and I think tonight I'm going to try, depending on how the computer goes tonight, I'm going to try to do XRP. I know there's a big XRP following out there, so I want to try to accommodate everybody, and if I can get my other computer, my CPU, and if I can get OBS to work better on that one, I think what I would like to do is try to get Bitcoin Cash back in the fold again. I do like to try to do 5 coins. I like to try to cover as many as I can. I mean, but I guess I need to try to, keep it to at least 3 or 4. So we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll switch off Bitcoin Cash and XRP. We'll do the Bitcoin. Tonight we're going to do, depending on how fast it is, we're going to do Litecoin, Ethereum, and Bitcoin for sure. And if we have a little extra time, I'll go ahead and throw XRP into there. So let's take a look and see how things are looking. And it looks like Litecoin is still number 5, but we are starting to make some strides here. We've got a market cap of about 4.451 bill. Right now we are up, let's see, to $70.42, and we are up 1.37%. And let's take a look at your 24-hour chart, and that'll take us just a moment here. 1.07%, actually, it looks like it's up. Okay, get that here. If you hear music in the background, I'm listening to the Steelers and Patriots game on my phone. I do apologize for that. As I told you last night, I'm a huge football fan, so during football season you might hear that. And occasionally you might hear baseball, because I like listening to my baseball games too. But anyway, let this load here. It don't look like it's doing too bad tonight, so hopefully this won't take too long. Take just a moment here. Come on, start loading. Load. Trust me, I cannot wait until I get back onto my own computer. I appreciate my wife letting me use this computer, but it is a little bit slow, and she did warn me about it being slow, but I still prefer to use OBS over the other method that I use, the tripod and pointing the phone. I just think this looks a lot more professional. So while we're waiting for the 24-hour to load up, my wife does crafting, as I've told you before, and this nice sports bottle here can be yours for only $6. I hope you guys can see this okay. These are pretty cool. And okay, here we go. As you can see, she put the Crypto Vision logo, my glasses, on the front cover, and in the frames there, it's like, yeah, you can see Crypto Vision, which is pretty cool. Litecoin symbol. That's the XRP Ripple symbol, and Ethereum. And it looks like you also got Bitcoin Cash on there, and of course Bitcoin. But here's the cool thing: these are only $6. You can get one of these for $6, or we'll get you 2, or however many you would like. $6 a piece. All you got to do is let me know what you want. We will put any symbol of any crypto, or better yet, if you like rock music or any kind of, we'll design any kind of sports bottle you like. Just let me know what kind of a sports bottle you would like. I mean, we can put rappers on there. We can basically do anything in the world you want to do. So it doesn't have to just be cryptocurrency symbols on there. I mean, we can basically put anything. So she does coasters. Here, let me show you this. For example, this is just an example, but she made me a set, and she put Eazy-E on a coaster here. So this is kind of just an example of what she can do. She can put any kind of, let's see, or she can design something like this for you. I'm not quite sure who that is, but she can put any kind of design or anything. If there's anything you want, the tiles, the coasters will run you about $5 a piece, and we can make you a set of 4 for 20. So, if just let us know anything you want, and she will design it for you, and just put it in the comments below. So, getting back to the analysis here, looks like Litecoin actually is doing it quite well. We started out the day, this is going to be your low, I believe. Hold on. $69.27. Shot all the way up to $70.80. Retrade went to $70.87 and kind of looks like, yeah, retraced to $70.51. Started ping-ponging here. And then we shot all the way up to, actually went to $70.87. And then just started ping-ponging. So, let's see. Did we get above $70 today? I think. Yeah, we got to 71.08. I'm going to say is your high for today. So it looks like it's trying to leave the $70 range. Actually, yeah. 69.27 is going to be your low, and 71 is going to be your high for Litecoin. So it looks like it's trying to build support above $70. So, it's going to take some time for this to happen because we just had a pretty major correction here. And, we're not out of the woods yet. We're not quite out of the woods yet. But I do believe that we will start to climb back up. I mean, you can't forget, back in June, Ethereum shot up to $360 from a yearly low of $84. So you're going to have, and Litecoin shot up to $140. Remember, Charlie Lee said that $140 before the halving, that was going to be your high, and he was right. So pretty much everything that man has said has come to fruition. So, I think Litecoin will be back to 100 again. It's just going to take some time. You got to build support. I want to see a slow but steady climb to the top. I don't want to see any wild, shoot ups to 150 and then drop back down to 50. That's, to me, that just is not building. All that is to me is a casino. I want this to be something that's taken seriously. I want banks to take us seriously. I want these businesses to take us seriously. And when they see stuff like Litecoin shooting from 150 to $60, then dropping to 60 the next day, that's not going to fly, guys. We got to get to the point where this is going to be stable, and these people are going to want to use us. We all want mass adoption, but the only way that's going to happen is if it gets to be more stable. So, with that said, I think Litecoin is going to start building support, get into the 80s, get out of the 80s, get into the 90s, and then you'll be back to 100 again, and then we can get above 100 again. But we got to start building that support. Otherwise, it's not going to happen. I mean, if you keep having these sell-offs, it's just going to keep going down. I'm constantly seeing people saying on message boards, oh, I'm pissed off because, the price keeps falling. Well, the price keeps falling because people keep selling. If you would hold on to it, it'll continue to rise. It'll go up. The more you buy, the more it goes up. You cannot have the price go up if everybody starts to sell. I mean, it's just elementary, So anyway, Litecoin is looking good today. I think we're going to be 75, maybe 80 tomorrow if we have a nice little run. And I think toward the end of the year, we could be 125, 150 again. So let's move on to, we'll go ahead and try XRP since it looks like it's running pretty decent tonight. Hopefully I don't speak too soon here. Okay. Okay, XRP is number 3. We've got a market cap of 11.306 billion. We are at 0.263. It looks like 26 cents, and we are up 0.50%. Let's take a look at that 24-hour chart. I might be able to start adding XRP into the fold, so we'll have to see. I do want to keep. I do like to cover XRP because, like I said, I know it has a big following, and that's a good thing. So, God, it says max supply 100 billion. My God, no wonder it's only 26. Yeah, we gotta figure out some way how to get XRP to cut that supply, because when you have billions and billions available. It's almost like dilution. It's almost like the supply is completely diluted. I mean, there's just so much of the supply. That's what's keeping you low. It's not because you don't have the right news or you don't have this or that. You just have an incredible amount of supply available. And I think if they could figure out somehow to, retire coins or buy back or whatever, something like that, I could see that being a possibility, but once they buy back and you cut your supply in half, I mean, that could make the price of XRP shoot to $50 to $100. I mean, I can see XRP becoming like Litecoin. I don't see any reason why XRP cannot be a $75 coin if they would cut that supply. If you would cut the supply in half of XRP, you would start to see it rise $5, $10. Cut it even more down, you could see from $5 to $10 to $50 to $100. This token, here's my take. This token, this coin, should be at least a $75 or $100 coin. As popular as XRP is, it should be a $75 to $100 coin. The reason it's not is, again, supply. Supply is everything, guys. I mean, if you have billions and billions and billions of supply available, of course it's going to be 25-cent coin. It'll never be a $10 coin until they can figure out a way to cut this supply down. And I'm reading that, sometimes they'll add more and more and more. No, you cannot keep adding more and more and more. You got to start decreasing. So, with that said, we started out the day for XRP at about 0.26 and shot it up to 2.264 and kind of 263. Kind of ping-ponged a bit here. 263. Yeah, basically a lot of ping-pong, a lot of sideways going on, guys. So it's going to be kind of tough to determine what the lowest price is today. 0.261. 0.261. Let's say 0.260 and 0.261 is your low and 0.261 is your high. Actually, 0.26. This is kind of tough here. 0.264 is going to be your high and 0.261 is going to be your low. So a lot of consolidation going on. I think now's a good time to pick it up because I think with all the other alts going up right now, I think you're going to start seeing XRP. I think by the end of the year you could get back to 0.43, maybe 0.45. Just saying that, okay. With that, let's see. If you bought 150 times 0.26 right now, that's $39, okay? 150 times 0.43, you've doubled your money. You've $64. So right now is a real good time. There are ways you can make money even with XRP. You just have to be smart about it and be patient and hold on to your money. You can't just get into it. So like I said, 43 to 50 cents by the end of the year. So let's move on to Ethereum. But yeah, you can't just get into a coin and then an hour later expect it to double or triple. You got to get into it. It's almost like you got to set it and forget. You can't just get into something and expect it to make you thousands of dollars in just a few hours. I mean, sometimes that happens, but then sometimes it don't. So Ethereum is your number 2 coin. Let's see, let me get back up there. And you got a market cap of about 19.384 bill. We're at about $180.04, and we are up 0.10%. Let's take a look at that 24-hour chart. 180, yeah, up 0.11%. We're up 0.11%. I'm sorry, I'm just blind as a bat. Okay, take just a moment here. Eventually it'll come up. Let's see. Okay, here we go. It'll be here in just a moment. I'm trying to see if there's any news out here that's exciting or interesting. Yeah, looks like Ethereum's dropped to 159 or 179. I'm sorry. What we need to try to do is keep it. We got to have that candle close above 180, guys. It's important. It's imperative that we get that candle to continue to close, because it looks like a lot of the market is starting to turn red. This could be Sunday night sell-off. Sometimes you have a sell-off on Sunday nights. So that could just be what it is, people taking profits. So I think it looks like Ethereum's getting ready to turn red here. It's been green all day long, but then you have these flash sales, so sometimes it'll turn red for no particular reason at all. So I'll watch that while we're doing this. Okay, today started out the day for Ethereum at about 178.82, or let's see. 178.84, and then you popped all the way to 182.48. So 178.84 is going to be your low. And that would have been a great price to get in. Kind of ping pong here. A little sideways going on. 182.58 is going to be your high. And 178 is going to be your low. So guys, for Ethereum, I think you're going to jump. I think we might see, they're saying, could this be a fake out? Could this little spike to 180 above be a fake out? No, I don't think it is. I think we've been consolidating for the last few weeks, and I think the consolidation period is just about done with Ethereum. I think Ethereum will eventually break out. I think we will hit the key 185 mark. I think you're going to touch 200 again soon. I think once you get past that mental barrier of $200, I think end of year, you're going to see a $300 Ethereum, guys. You heard it here, $300. So let's move on to Bitcoin. And then we'll do a total market wrap up and call it a night. And if it did run over, I do apologize. Okay. Bitcoin, of course, is number 1. Let me see if I can get that to go back up. There we go. Okay, Bitcoin, of course, is number 1. You got a market cap, if I can see it, of 186 trillion, and we're at 10,406.16, and we are down 1.17%, I think. Let me see. Take a look at this 24-hour. 1.21%, I do apologize. 10,403.65. Take just a moment here. Eventually it'll start going, it'll go up here. Come on, let's do something. Okay. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Yep, Ethereum finally turned red, and it's down to 178.87, so it looks like the sell-off hounds are here. So all of a sudden, somebody must have triggered the sell-off alarm. You see, that's the thing. You can't always go on what the indicators tell you to do. I know there's probably people that do that. You can't just because they say, oh, sell, sell, sell. See, now it turned to 179 in green. You can't always go off of what these indicators say. You got to go with your gut instinct. If your gut instinct is telling you to sell, then sell. If you need to pay a bill, then sell. If you got to do something with the money, if you need the money, sell. But don't just start selling because it looks like everybody else is. I did that last year when I had one full Ethereum. I finally got back to one full Ethereum, and I've learned my lesson about that. You know, last year we hit, or this summer it hit 288, and then in one afternoon went from 288 to 238. And when it did that, I freaked out. I sold it, and then it was from that point until now I was able to, you know, I lost all what I had because I freaked out. But this time, I don't care what Ethereum does. I'm in it for the long haul. When it hits 300, maybe 250, 300, then I'll look at selling. Okay. For Bitcoin, we started off the day at about, let's see, 10,515.04. And popped all the way to 10,575.21. Kind of ping-ponged a little bit here, back and forth, kind of dipped a little bit here. 10,510. Right here went up to about 10,558.24. And then retraced all the way down 10,419. So after that, it kind of ping-ponged around a little bit. So your high today, 10,575. And your low, 10,419. So Bitcoin's looking better. I'd wait for it to drop to about maybe 10,200, maybe 10,000 before I felt comfortable going all in on it. So I think you're still going to see about a $12,000 to $14,000 Bitcoin toward the end of the year. And let's take a look at your total volume here. You got a market cap of 256 billion and a 24-hour volume of 49 billion and a Bitcoin dominance of 69.9%. So that's why a lot of your altcoins are doing better right now. So guys, it's Sunday night. Crypto Vision signing off. Peace out, guys. And remember, please subscribe and don't forget to order our cool sports bottle or your coasters. Sports bottles are only $6 and the coasters are $5 a piece. Peace out, guys.